What's up? It's Justus Bennetts, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hi, what's up? I'm Sarah from Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Justus Bennetts. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
So good. I'm super excited to be talking to you. So, to sort of get started, what was the first thing you listened to today?
The first thing I listened to today, I was making a beat. So I was making beats this morning. So that's the first thing that I was listening to.
Awesome. Well, that's super cool, though. Oh my God. So I mean, you recently moved to LA. Is this your first
Mhm.
time living in LA?
Yeah, it'll be my first time living in LA, but not on the West Coast. I grew up in Seattle, so kind of used to being out on this side.
Yeah, and you sort of moved around like a lot when you were younger. So,
Mhm.
what was like your go-to sort of album on the road?
When I moved, it was probably like 2014 Forest Hills Drive or Acid Rap. Those are my two go-to albums when I was younger. I just listened to those all the time.
Hip hop songwriting sort of inspired your whole like songwriting career.
Hmm.
Um, so when did the making beats and music part come in? Was it always just like writing music? When did the beat part come in?
It was always writing music for the longest time. I literally just recently started getting into making beats, and I've been kind of honed in on it. But about a year ago is when I started like actually releasing my music, and I wasn't really making beats. I just like I said, I just started now making beats. But
Yeah.
like a year ago, still just writing, and just doing what I could.
And are you the type of person that when you just start making beats, like you can go on and on and on forever?
Yeah, when I get in my zone, it's just like I can't stop. I lose track of time.
I feel the same way, especially just like music, like promoting, just I can go
Mhm.
on it forever. So
Yeah.
so onto this new track, Don't Trip, featuring GAYLE. It is incredible. So what was like the first thing that came about for this song? Was it a specific lyric, a beat? What was it?
It was the specific lyric. We had a guitar loop. I was with some buddies. We were all hanging out up in a cabin in upstate New York and making songs together. And my friend had a loop that his friend had sent him, and we were just messing around with it. And my friend Jesse came up with the lines LSD on my tongue, weed smoke in my lungs, LSD on my tongue. And I was like, all right, we have to write that. So we wrote it right after that. And we were just having fun and wrote the song. And it originally wasn't supposed to have GAYLE on it. Like we wrote a whole song like without GAYLE on it. And it was a good song. It wasn't like my plan to drop it like next. But then GAYLE sent her verse and I was like, okay, this is sick. We have to.
It was just like instant, like, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So that verse that GAYLE's on, was it sort of like an empty space or did you have a verse already created?
I had a verse already created before, and then we sent her one with an open verse and she sent it back.
You reached out to her because you heard she was a fan of yours.
Hmm.
So what is your favorite GAYLE song?
My favorite GAYLE song would probably have to be "Sleeping with My Friends," who my friend Brandon Shoup, who produced "Real Life Sucks," he produced that one, and that's just a really good song.
It's super cool. You are also going on tour with her like super soon. So how excited
Hmm.
are you for that?
I'm super excited. It'll be my first tour, and we've done a couple shows in Nashville already, and she's had other support for other shows. I've been moving, so I'll get started back up with her in Toronto for the rest of the run. It'll be super fun. I'm super excited.
You have a goal to make like eco-friendly merch. So will
Mhm.
there be eco-friendly merch on this tour?
Uh, it really just depends on where we get things. We're really not sure yet. We want to get it as soon as possible, if for like the back half of the tour, but we'll see. We'll have to. We still got to sort a lot of things out before we do that.
You weren't really comfortable like using your singing voice in your songs like in the past, and now you've
Mhm.
reached the point where you're super comfortable singing, and even like on camera you're more comfortable. So was that sort of like a process or just one day where you like, you know what, let's just do it?
It was definitely a process. It was a lot of trial and error because, like, before I started singing, I was really uncomfortable with my singing voice and how it sounded.
Mhm.
And once I got the tools I needed to, mix and engineer my vocals to make them sound good on a track, it got me more comfortable. And the more I made music, the more I wrote songs, the more I tracked vocals, the more I got comfortable with it, and eventually it just got easier.
And I mean, you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a beat maker. So what is your favorite thing to do musically?
Definitely probably write songs. Like that's what I've always been passionate about. I love writing songs and just getting in with people and being creative and doing the whole process, like starting from very beginning and making a whole song and reaching that satisfaction of having like a full piece of work at the end of the day. It's a really good feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't write songs, but I can imagine just like the relief, especially if it's just like one when you have one lyric left and it's like, oh, what do I put in?
Yeah, exactly.
So when you have those sort of frustrating moments, like what do you do to like calm down? Like do you take a break or do you just like focus on it?
Yeah, usually we'll take a break and try to take it from a different angle, or just kind of like put our minds in different space, focus on a different part of the song, or even just go to a whole new idea overall. Some things that really help me is like if I have something else to distract me while I make music, like there's like if I could like play video games or like play ping pong or throw darts or something, like something else to get my mind off of what I'm doing helps me kind of create more.
So what's coming next for you musically?
I'll probably drop a couple more singles, and we're planning on dropping a project soon this year. It's called Lifelong Daydream. Not sure exactly how many songs are going to be on it, but it's going to be a good amount of songs, and I'm really excited about it.
I'm so excited too. It's going to be incredible. If you could describe your music as an animal, which animal would it be?
Oh, an animal. That's a weird question. I've never had to think about that.
Yep.
It'd probably have to be a dog because everybody loves dogs.
Is there like a certain type of dog that you would pick or just like dogs in general?
I think just dogs in general, like, because every song has a different attitude, just like every dog has a different attitude. So, like, each song will correlate to a different dog.
Yeah, I mean that's a smart answer because like you never know their mood either.
Exactly.
And my last question for you is, who are your favorite artists right now?
My favorite artist right now, probably Remy Wolf is up there. Definitely, I love her music. Me and my girlfriend both just bop out to some Remy Wolf.
I'm obsessed
Uh,
with her. Like,
she's so great.
yeah.
She's so great. Dominic Fike is a good one. I listen to a lot of break-ins, a lot of the hyperpop stuff like Glaive and Eric DOA,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Well, it was so great talking to you and meeting you, and I cannot wait for what's next.
Likewise, thank you.